So hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the valedictory session of the online workshop Writing About Science for Non-Scientific Audiences. This workshop was a part of the project Training Programs Enabling Effective Science Communications, which is funded by National Council for Science and Technology Communication, DST India. And the trainers for the workshop were Dr. Shreya Ghosh and Dr. Vijeta Raghuram from India Bioscience. Today, we are glad to have all the team from India Bioscience members for this session. We have with us Dr. Smita Jain, the Executive Director of India Bioscience. We have Dr. Shantala Haridas, who is Associate Director of India Bioscience, and Ms. Manjula Harikrishna, the Senior Program Associate of India Bioscience, Ms. Shweta C, who is Office Administrator, and she takes care of the finances of India Bioscience. Other than that, we have our trainers, Dr. Vijeta Raghuram, who has joined us today. Unfortunately, one of the trainers, Dr. Shreya Ghosh, couldn't join us because of her family emergency. We have with us, very soon we'll be having with us our faculty coordinator, Dr. Arnab Mukherjee. He is from Department of Chemistry and he's the faculty in charge of Science Media Center. The investigator for the NCSTC project, Professor Harinath Chakrapani, Dean IRO. He'll also be joining us very soon. And we have another important guest today, Ms. Neeta Dev. She'll also be joining us. She's the system administrator at IISER Pune. And other than that, of course, our entire Science Media Center team, who has been striving a lot to make this workshop and this session take place very smoothly. So before we begin with the segment, I'd like to talk about the numbers. We have received around 600 applications for this workshop, and we decided to keep it open. So there was no screening process, and all could attend the session. So by the end of the workshop, we had around 250 participants who were attending the workshop, very much sincerely, and 250 is really a big number. This is one of the highest participants for any workshop we've had so far. So thanks to the trainers. And yes, thanks to all the participants who have joined us. And before we begin the next segment, I would like to call upon our Senior Technical Officer at Science Media Center, Vivek Kannadi. So over to you, Vivek.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. We feel we are getting into another day of workshop where when we see Vijeta's face. So yeah, it was great working with you, Vijeta and Shreya, who couldn't join now. But it was done really well. We have received all the materials well in advance so that we could plan the workshop in a better way. Thank you for that. And we very recently we got into this online business. We were always been into one-to-one kind of workshop where people will come here and we talk to them, we encourage them to do things, and it was so great working with people. But unfortunately, we miss that. We miss people coming here. We have barely 5-6 people. When we have workshop, we have 20 to 30 people all around, bussing a lot of energy. But we miss that. Hope sometime soon, when things are better, we'll be able to get back people into our center, as well as our trainers also to the center, so that we can interact and make it more live. Though we are doing live sessions, we can make it more energetic, I think. And as we just spoke about, the entire project is being funded by National Council for Technology Communication, that is NCSTC, where Smita is also part of the team. I heard from. She will be joining in some time. So other than that, this is our third fully online kind of workshop. We have done another workshop which was not fully online, like half, but this is the third one, and we hope it is going well. We are looking forward to conduct more workshops, and we may take a little break in between, but yeah, we are hoping to have more workshop coming in. And also there are other contributors like Vigyan Prasar, Research Matters, uh, India Bioscience. Many people into this world of science communication has expressed interest. We are really happy for it, and uh, definitely, as we all dream, we should synergize and work together to bring science to the like the name of the workshop. It should go to the non scientific community, which is a larger in number. So, with this note, I would like to like we have. Pranali has read out the number of people who have joined for the workshop, the number of participants who have completed the workshop, all details. It is available on Moodle also. We don't need to explain this here, but I mean, it's always kind of pleasure talking about it. Like we got 250 participants completed the workshop. It's really huge number. I mean, within the limited capacity, but I'm sure that it will go more in number in the future. We look forward to create more learning material in this area, so that it will be very useful for the public. So with this note, I would request Vijayada to speak about her experience of conducting the workshop online. I'm not sure whether it is her first workshop, but I would request her to speak about
Vivek, thank you. It is actually my first workshop. That's not true for Shreya. Shreya is a pro that way. I'm sorry she couldn't attend due to some family reasons. But yeah, we both are really, really happy to be a part of this workshop, and on our both of our behalves, I would like to thank SMC for giving us the opportunity. Like we said on the very first day, our aim behind conducting this workshop was to primarily give some amount of basic ideas about how to get started with writing popular science. We both Shreya and I came from an academic background, and we didn't really have a strong education in journalism, so to speak. So we learned things by attending workshops like these, and through experience. And we both felt that it's a good idea to share whatever we learned, and things that would help a beginner, things that we wished we knew early on. And that was the primary focus that we had throughout the workshop, and our courses were all planned accordingly. The assignments were also mainly to get people started with writing, just to overcome that barrier that all of us feel when we sit down to write. So that was the aim, to help the participants overcome that initial barrier. So that was the primary intention, and I thank the SMC folks, Vivek, Suchibrata, for making that platform so convenient for us. This is the first time I worked with Moodle, and it was a good experience. Of course, being online has its challenges. We are aware that many participants had some difficulties in submitting the assignments due to some network issues or some such thing, and we all feel that all of us are in this time where we are forced to go online and we have no other choice. But on the bright side, we could reach 200 odd people, and I'm really happy we could reach so many people, and I hope that it was helpful to most. The other thing which we wish we could have done was to interact more with people, but time constraints and considering the number of participants, it was not all that feasible. But hopefully when things are back to being to physical workshops, then yeah, look forward to more interaction with participants. And yeah, so hopefully in the question answer session, we tried our best to answer as many questions as possible. But yeah, like I said, time constraints, a number of people involved made it difficult. But hopefully in the future workshops, we will try to improve that bit. Yeah, so I'll just wind up with that. I look forward to hearing what the participants have to say. Suchibrata already shared the feedback form, and I'm really, really, gratified to look at the kind of positive response we received. But I want to hear more of that, and even negative responses as well. We are all learning, and this will be a learning experience for future workshops. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijeta. It was nice. And we have been discussing during the workshops also, like we are all always like anxious about what is happening. Yeah, and also we feel like using Moodle more and more because we tend to look at the messages and share and other things. Hari has joined, Haruna Chakrapani, who is our project investigator for this particular workshop series. And Hari is the reason why we add more people. Earlier we were selecting people and they were very minimal, and also it is not very easy for us to bring all the participants to the campus. Like bringing 200, we used to get 600 odd registrations, but it is difficult for us to bring them to the campus. But this is an opportunity for us to interact with more people so that they are not deprived from the material which they are eligible to get. We were able to bring only a few of them. I would request Hari to say a few words.
Yeah, so I'm Harinath Chakrapani. I'm a faculty here in IISER Pune. So first of all, I'd like to thank Vijeta and Shreya. I don't see Shreya here.
Yeah, she couldn't join.
She couldn't join, and your team for organizing this. I've met Shreya a few years back in NCBS. So I'm really delighted that more than 200 people have participated. That's a very nice number for us to work around. The way I look at this is that writing anything for a layperson is challenging, especially communicating complex scientific concepts. So we have done a little bit in the past 3-4 years. We are trying to do things through making short videos and and so on and so forth. Writing is something that we have started doing more seriously in the past year or so. And so this is part of this DST project, which which I had written a few years back, and we have got sanctioned. So this is under the National Council for Science and Technology Communication. So we are running this as a part of that project. And although the expenses are actually very minimal, now this online mode, one advantage is that the expenditure for running a workshop is quite low. But the advantages of actually having people in the same room completely vanish. So I remember, the previous workshops that we had, where people would be buzzing with activities, and people would not sleep overnight because they really wanted to finish the edit in time, finish the story in time, and so on and so forth. So that is sort of missing now. But this is what it is. So we need to move forward. And thank you once again for the invitation. I unfortunately have to leave for another meeting, but I wanted to join in and thank both Vijeta and team for running this workshop for us, and also the participants. Please be brutally honest in your review. We don't want things saying it was fantastic, great. That is all true, but we also want constructive criticism. Because this is something that we take very seriously. We want, we really want to improve the quality of workshops. And I know that 200 is a large number. It's difficult to give personal attention. But maybe over the 2021, we might organize workshops for smaller groups of people, where some of the people who have done well, who have contributed well, and who are enthusiastic and motivated, those might be invited to come and participate in those workshops. The media center is really ready to welcome you. Okay, so with that, thanks once again, and bye bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hari, so for joining us and sharing your words. I would request the team members from India Bioscience and share a few words. Manjula is available, I think. Yes. Please, Manjula.
Yeah, I think, I first of all want to congratulate the entire team of Science Media Center and Shreya and Vijay. Like other people who were behind the scenes, to tell you frankly that, I wasn't completely, I was not involved in this project, but definitely these two people have put in their lot of efforts to make this package of the what do you say, compiled the workshop, and I'm sure all the participants would have found this very useful, because they have definitely put in a lot of effort, and yeah, keeping in mind the audience, and yeah, I think, it's a great job, well done, and congratulations to all of you. So yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Manjula, without asking you, I just thought of I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't give
absolutely,
any free note
absolutely.
that you'll be talking. I'm sorry.
No,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you for
Congratulations. Yeah.
We are looking forward to.
Good to see that, so many participants were part of this, and yeah, Shreya and Vijeta have shared, their experience with us in our team meetings as well. So that's a really a good number. Those many people have found it, yeah, would have found it very useful. So yeah, congrats to the entire team.
Thank you,
Thank
Manjula.
you. Thank you, Manjula. Maybe I should add here that, at India Bioscience, I am the program manager for education, whereas Shreya is the program manager for science communication. And together, we and the entire team of India Bioscience, we are working towards the goal of developing or strengthening the life science community in India. So, and we do that by, taking up such projects where there is skill building or networking or some form of exchange of ideas. And really, in all the projects we do, it's a team effort. And there's always support from the rest of the India Bioscience team. So although I and Shreya were sort of the faces of the workshop here, but it was really, the support from the entire team that allowed us to, put the time and effort that was needed to go into this workshop. Shantala, do you want to say a few words?
So that's actually very kind, Vijeta. I think, as Manjula said, I think the role we played as India Bioscience were excited bystanders. I mean, so this is something Vijeta said. This is a lot of what we do. We do skill building and all of this. But the responses that we were hearing from Vijeta and Shreya throughout the workshops were really, I think it's phenomenal. So I think a big congratulations to Vijeta, Shreya, all of you at the Science Media Center, because I think, I mean, now is the time that we have so many online we have so many online events happening. So to sustain 250 participants, and I think credit goes to all the participants for putting in that effort as well, because we also heard that 250 of them took part in the assignments. So it is quite an active participation throughout this workshop, and I think that is really commendable across the board, across the organizers, the participants. And I think that's really heartening to see this culture that even in online sessions, people are kind of investing so much of their time and effort and commitment. So yeah, that's just what I want to say. Very excited to see how this workshop panned out.
Thank you, Shantala. Just,
Thank you, Shantala.
I'm really excited that all of you have, at least expressed to join, and it's we should be really happy for it. And I thank all of you to join for it. And maybe Smita is in another program; she couldn't join. We were looking forward to Neeta from our team, who actually enabled the entire Moodle platform for us, where we were able to conduct this workshop. I hope in some time, can you connect to her? So Pranali will connect to her in some time. Maybe Shantala or Manjula can try connecting to Smita if she could join.
Yeah, sure, sure.
And yeah, other than that, the the plan for the workshop originated from Suchiprata, who is part of our team, where she was she attended one of the workshops from India Bioscience. She was quite excited, and she always talked about India Bioscience and said that we should we should plan a workshop with them. And she is the one who connected the entire thing, and I really appreciate her for this. And our students are going to join in some time. I have given the access to the Moodle, the link to this meeting. So they will share their feedback by themselves. They'll come and talk to us over the meeting. Yeah, in between they were joining. That's why I just mentioned this. So that's how we got connected. And in between we had a meeting with Shreya, and she told Vijayata and herself planned one workshop, so we can work on that and make it an online one, which can be then executed by recording videos, making all the assignments, everything ready, and it really happened and worked really well. Yeah. Now we have our Anurag. We can allow them to join so that. They can also be part of the meeting and they can share their. Anurag is.
Yes, they are joining. I have allowed them.
Yes, thank you. So,
Anurag is on mute.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, Suchi is talking. Yes. Okay. Yes. We have
Vivek, I just want to add that as we mentioned, Smita has another talk which might be running late. So in the chance that she cannot join, I'm sure she kind of echoes this and she's very happy for the this collaboration that happened between the Science Media Center and India Bioscience. And we hope that moving forward, as Vijayata said, either in the physical space or as a virtual event, that we can continue these efforts.
Great. That is amazing to hear. Thank you, Shantala, for sharing the message from Smita. It's really, I feel really excited and happy that we will try to do more workshops in this area in the coming days in collaboration. We can do it together. So I hope for that to happen sometime soon, whether it is online or offline. That is, have that. Yeah. Now I would like to open this platform for our participants who are equally excited or more than excited to us to meet you all, and also share their experience of how did they enjoy the workshop, or how did they um, experience the online workshop. Some of them will be like first timers on an online platform, but during the last 9 months, definitely they would have done at least few of them. So I would request our participants to share their experience. I don't know how to call out their name, but they can just say hand raise and say that, yes, I want to talk. We would be happy to hear from you. The platform is for you. I think Rutucha is the one who joined first. So I would like to call upon Rutuja if she could join. And
Hello, am I audible?
yes,
This is Rituja.
it's very audible. Please do continue. Yeah.
Yeah, hello to everyone here, and a good evening as well. Yeah, I mean, I actually, I don't know, maybe I have a lot of words, or at the same time, I feel I'm speechless because this workshop was really amazing. I mean, it would be very hard to define in the right words how good this workshop was. This was the very first workshop I have attended, which is organized by IISER Pune and SMC in collaboration with India Bioscience. Yes, so special thanks first of all to the team to organize this workshop. Second thanks, yes, definitely I would like to give to Shreya ma'am and Vijita ma'am. I mean, for the beginners and the first timers, I feel you need a little motivation and a little inspiration to continue in this journey of this 5 days is quite a long time. Suppose if we did not find it itself encouraging and inspiring on the very first day, we might not go ahead in attending the later part of the workshop. So yes, that was very inspiring. All the both the teachers, they really, they did their best to see that everyone is engaged. They tried maintaining all the curiosity, the excitement uh, in this whole workshop. And yes, the participants were amazing. The very last, everyone was very much active on the Moodle platform, plus the evening live sessions. The assignments were like, I'm reminded of my time in school when you are given a homework and you have a deadline, you have to show it the next day when you go to school. And so yes, this is like after a long time, I was reminded of all this. So it was really nice. You had to manage your time in the whole day. How are you going to split your time, having dinner, lunch, plus the assignments of the workshop? That was nice. And that little fear that if I don't do good, so first thing, sorry, if I don't submit on time, I might lose out with everybody else. And second thing is if I don't do good, I might, fall back, or I might lose my grades. Maybe, yes, definitely I'll mention I might not get a certificate, which is a part of an achievement of this workshop if you're doing good. So we had all, like, I at least personally had all this mixed emotions, the excitement, the fear, the anxiety, I'll say, in somewhere between. I would like to mention this last day, day 5, oh, sorry, day 4 assignment, where we actually had to, start actual writing of a story, was the most difficult as well as the most interesting part, I'll mention. Because really, to put in your thoughts from your brain and in a way that the non-scientific audience, common people can understand, was challenging. And so the way in all the videos, both teachers inspired, motivated, guided, I'll say I'll give 100% credits to both of them. And I guess all the participants are going to agree in this point. Thank you so much. The sessions were the best in the evening. I really would, request if IISER Pune and everybody on this team who organized this workshop, it can also organize a workshop maybe on online platform or offline platform now for writing science for a scientific community also. This was for a non-scientific community. I would even love to join a workshop which is meant for a scientific community also. So yes, and many other workshops, not just that. Any other workshop, I'm going to keep a track of IISER Pune, who's going to put up different workshops. So I really look forward to many other workshops, and to be interacting and to be in touch with such a great team. Lastly, thanks to all of you. It was wonderful. It was very insightful. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Rutuja, for your kind words. We'll definitely look forward to uh, more workshops and plan for more workshop and kind of interactions like this, um, like like the workshop or what you can say internship where we can work together at the media center as well, which we are looking forward to in some time. By the time I think
Smita
Smita
has joined.
went maybe after her talk.
Hello.
Smita, now we
Yes.
are having the interaction with the participants. They were sharing their feedbacks. So
Right.
welcome and
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you for joining. And maybe if you would like to talk now or if you would like to talk a little later, it's fine.
It's okay. I guess please continue. I don't want to disturb the conversation in between, and my apologies for the delay in joining. So please continue. If maybe if required, I will just speak
Oh, yeah.
at the end.
Sure. Now, I mean, we have 41 of them have joined from the live. They joined here to the meeting. So I would request, here Rutuja has spoken. Anisha, would you like to speak now? Where she is active. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, Anisha, please go ahead.
Yeah. So first of all, let me congratulate IISER on conducting such a well-designed workshop and allowing so many of us to have the experience of this workshop on the Moodle platform. I know it's not an easy job for the technical team, so huge congratulations to all of you. And I must comment that the workshop was very much aligned with whatever that I have experienced about the principles of online learning, in terms of its pedagogy, and it was very effective in facilitating some concepts which will stick in our minds for the long term. So both in terms of content and delivery, a big thumbs up from me, and I hope you guys keep up doing this sort of great work in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anisha. And Janvi is somebody who has started in the, who joined in the beginning, I remember. Would you like Janvi to say a few words?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Janvi.
Yeah. Firstly, I'm a first timer, and I have been, as I'm a postgraduate, I've always been into like research article writing, review article. It's like so much of jargon of words, and I have people around me who are non-scientific people, and they obviously for now they ask what's vaccine, what are you preparing a vaccine, and all such things. So when I came across this workshop on the Twitter and I saw it's like so amazing, like you can communicate with non-scientific people, talk in layman words. It is difficult for a scientific people because we always talk about discarding, we talk so much scientific terms that while explaining people or family around us it's very difficult. So I was like very much interested into this communication workshop in layman's. As it was really, the flow was really amazing. Listening to short videos, that was like really interesting. Like it was not like a 30-minute video continuously watching and we are left somewhere in between. So it was very small short videos, 5 to 7, very interesting, and we could just come up in the whole day and just pick up on the videos whenever we like. And also we were like very curious after every video, like what are we going to learn more, and the quotes were really amazing. So it was like a quarantine, but it's really something we could learn in this journey of the 5 days. Although I expected to be like a more like a 7 to 8 day journey because it was like too much fast. So it was like we could cling on it, but then we were like, if we would have been more interactive on Moodle platform as usual. It was really amazing learning with from them, and it was really like what could we write more and more. It's not only about any social media platform writing text, but it's also as a scientific person, making people aware what's going on, not to be in question mark in such like pandemic times. So it's really amazing, and I really look forward to such kind of communication, science communication workshops. And yeah, it was really good. And thank you, IISER Pune, and all the moderators team. It was really amazing, and maybe there would be more participants ahead. So all the best and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you very much. We have like Kiran is there. Kiran MR. Because I remember the name which came in the beginning, so I thought I'll call him Kiran. Okay. And Manu Yadav. Okay, maybe we'll take a break from the feedbacks. We'll have Smita say a few words. And we are really happy that all of you have joined. And again, for Janvi, the entire workshop plan is from Vijayata and Shreya. They should get all the credits, okay, for creating short videos and all those things. And it's beautifully done. I have gone through the entire coursework when I received the video in the first round itself. Great. Okay, Smita, please.
Thank you so much. I guess it's a pleasure, as always, collaborating with IISER Pune. We've had few workshops in the past as well, and this one I know both Vijeta and Shreya have been working tirelessly for quite some time. They were quite excited and very happy to know and see the kind of responses that have come in. And I guess any workshop should be like that. It's something which is, where there's a lot of hard work that has gone in, where the participants benefit, the course coordinators enjoy, and I guess this workshop gave that platform. So congratulations everyone for putting this together, and I really hope that this kind of interaction also continues in future as well. So I guess just big time congratulations and an applause for all those people who have worked tirelessly to keep this momentum going, and I hope we will have more such workshops in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Smita, for your kind words. And anybody else who want to share their feedback, I would be happy to invite you.
Good afternoon.
People with their hands raised, actually.
Okay, sorry, then it's my mistake. I should have found. Yeah, there is.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, Tanvi is here or Supriya. Okay, any one of you. Who want
Yes,
to start?
sir.
Yes,
My
please.
name is everybody. I'm Supriya. So I'm attending this workshop for the first time. It initially taught me to meet deadlines and overcome the fear of facing the blank paper. Sticking to word count was always a difficult task, whereas I put in effort and I learned it here. And I liked the topics being split into short videos, which instilled a curiosity to learn further. And the fourth assignment was my best one. I liked it the most. And I thoroughly enjoyed the workshop. And I would wait for the next assignments very eagerly, like what it would be. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you, Vijeta ma'am and Shreya ma'am. And thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Supriya.
Supriya. Now, Tanvi is Tanvi.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Tanvi Sagaukar, and I was just a 12th pass student who wanted to join this workshop because I found it very interesting since it was regarding science and writing, which is two of my favorite subjects. This first of all, thank you to Vivek sir and Shreya ma'am and Vijeta ma'am for conducting this workshop, because it has been a really nice journey and I thoroughly enjoyed this. I enjoyed writing the assignments, and the part which I enjoyed the most was assessing the people's assignments and receiving feedback. It was very nice. I got to learn many things about how I was doing and what I should be improving. So I'm looking forward to more workshops. I will be joining them. So thank you, everyone.
Great. Thank you, Tanvi. Now, Saukya has raised her hand.
Hello.
Yes, Saukya.
Can you? Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Saukya, and I'm actually a student from IISER Pune. So
Nice.
I was inspired to come to science because of science communication. So I know how much it can inspire people and how amazing it is. But I got caught in running the rat race and I was lost. And even the Science Media Center was right at our campus, I couldn't do much about it. So I don't know whether this thing happening online was a good thing or a bad thing, but this like my first experience with something related to science communication, and this was really, really amazing. I thank everyone, Science Media Center, India Bioscience, and all the peers too. And I hope I can learn more in the further coming workshops. Thank you.
Great, Saukya. We should meet up sometime. So, have you completed IISER or you are?
No, I'm a third year student.
Third year. Okay, then definitely we can. Okay, take care. Yeah. Thank you. We are almost close to the end of our time. We have told, 45 minutes we should complete. We have proposed a little extra. And we want actually Neeta to join, who helped us connect together over the Moody. So she's joining, Hanali?
Yes,
Okay.
she's reaching at the end.
Okay, great. So she would be joining us in a few minutes. It will be great if she can. She was in the middle of another meeting, that's what she told me, to Pranali. Yeah. So we can take two more feedbacks if you would like to. Feedback in the sense, just speak up, that's it.
Hi, I would like to share my experience.
Hi, Aditya.
Hi. So initially when I had...
Hi.
Yeah. So initially when I saw the title of the workshop, I was like, yes, I want to do this. And I was really interested. And I thought there would be like talks every day. But when the mail came, there were assignments. And I'm like, there are assignments? I don't even do assignments for my courses. So initially I thought I wouldn't. But now I realize the assignments were the thing that really kept me going towards the end. So this was this whole short videos and assignments. This made this into a gaming sort of system, and you could assess people, you could talk. There was so much interaction. I don't know how the whole assessment thing would work in reality, because the number of people would be so small. You'd be assessing the same assignments over and over again. But now it was such a large community, and I just really liked how it was interacting together. So it was very well executed.
So where are you, Aditya, now? At campus or at your home?
No, I am at home.
You were using Moodle for a long time, right?
Yes, we have been using Moodle.
Okay, great.
Very well.
And, thank you, Aditya.
Thank you for this.
So once you're back,
Yeah, sure, we'll do something.
And Dr. Kavita has raised her hand.
Hi, may I?
Yes, please, Kavita.
Yeah. So at the outset, I just want to thank Vijeta and Shreya and Vivek and the entire team. I don't remember the names, but all of you, thanks a ton for this wonderful opportunity. I'm a scientist and a faculty based out of the AUKBC Research Center, Nana University, and an alumnus of HCBS. So I've been doing scientific writing for some time, of course. So it's my passion to delve into writing science for non-scientific community, and this helped me break the ice and see things from a totally different perspective, how different it is to write science for the scientific crowd and for the layperson. It was very well crafted, the content was so clear and what do you say, chopped into bite-sized pieces, which was just perfect. And I think it was just a thing that I needed to start off with. So thanks a ton to all of you.
Thank you, Kavita.
Thank you very much,
I'm
Kavita.
really happy that people liked the short videos, because we were worried that maybe they expect a lot more, and will they be disappointed while looking at the short videos there. So I'm happy that it actually worked in their favor.
That is very crisp and just to the point what we need to know, and that helped a lot, in fact. Thanks a ton. Thank you, all of you.
And yeah, I should say that the enthusiasm shown by participants really blew our mind. uh, like every time I would check in between, on Moodle to see if there is any question. And I would see quite a lot of them. And then what was good about it was that students were often just discussing and figuring it out by themselves. And overall, I felt that students were really, really enthusiastic about it. And although many were facing issues like, oh my God, so many assignments to assess, and a time constraint was there, still, I think it took a lot of effort from their end as well, a lot of enthusiasm on their behalf to not only complete their assignments, but also assess other people's assignments and give constructive criticism towards those. I think participants really did a great job that way. And yeah, they've kept on that enthusiasm for 5 days. So that was great.
Thank you, Vijeta. And there are a lot more hands I can see, but maybe I told two, but I have requested three more to already speak. But I should give opportunity for a few more people, I think. I hope it is fine with our panelists as well.
Yeah, so may I speak?
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, Miss, everyone was saying whether online is good or offline is good. So last year I was selected for the offline program, but I could not attend because I got chickenpox at the last moment. So online, it is a good one. Obviously, offline has very much advantage, but in online platform, so many of us could come together and participate and take benefit out of it. So I think that is really one opportunity and one possibility for future endeavors also. Even if the offline is conducted, online could continue in shorter format or the way it is being done. So that is one of my suggestions. And the biggest hindrance in when we were thinking about writing is, means since I have been science writing for a long time now, but after reading all the seeing YouTube videos, reading articles online, always there is few doubts how to start and all those things. Though we get a lot of tips and things, but the trainers, Vijeta ma'am and Shreya ma'am, really took care of those small details which even the articles available online would not give answers to. So I'm really grateful for those things. And another thing is that we found a great community in the together, which have gone to an extent to form a group and then work. Where we have come together and decided to work on it outside of the workshop too. So that is also a good thing that I found here. And last one thing that I want to mention is that in that feedback form, we were one question was whether means least useful day workshop. So that in that we can get none option also, means because we found all the days good one and we like each one. So we had to answer one because it was mandatory question. So instead of that, we can put one option in that also. So yeah, thank you everyone, IISER team and Vijeta ma'am and Shreya ma'am and everyone. Thank you all the participants too, because they have reviewed the work, given proper feedback also. So that also helped a lot. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you very much for your kind words. And like we have a request, if all of you can come, all of you can open your video and say cheese. We'll click a photo for our social media post.
Sure, that would be great actually.
Yes, but we are Miss Smita, I think. Okay, she sent a message that she want to. She has a call. Sorry. Yeah. So all are ready.
Yes.
I'll just check whether my key shortcuts are working or not. Okay. So all of you are here.
Why I don't see anybody?
Yeah.
I can only see their photos, but yeah.
Yes. Now many of all of you are ready. Or if you want,
yes,
wait for a second, we can do that. Yeah, great. So with a smile, we'll take clips. Sorry, not clips. Sorry. That's nice. Mandela removed her glasses. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we have got enough photos. Anybody want to get ready, or it is fine? All good, no? Actually, all good. Okay, cool. We have got enough photos. Thank you so much for being present in front of the camera. Now, I would like to thank our team members, as well as trainers, and the participants who have done a great job of the last 2 weeks. I'm sure that you all have. There's no need to say sure. I have seen. I have heard that all of you have enjoyed the workshop. I totally. I should give the credit to Vijeta and Shreya for bringing it together. Also, we couldn't get in touch with Neeta, who has made the platform available for us, and members like Pranali, Anurag in the background to support all the live interaction as well as moderating the sessions, and Suchibrata in between the communication and communicating with the participants as well as trainer and facilitating the workshop. All our senior members from the coordinating members, that is Hanna Chakrapani and Arna Mukherjee, for being supportive and encouraging us to keep moving. And from our India Bioscience team, Vijeta, Shreya, I cannot say thanks to them. Like there is, like I don't know how to say it. Great.
You don't have to say. It's okay.
I really want to appreciate that. Also, I want to thank Shankara, Manjula, and Chifa for joining the program, making the time and joining the program. Thank you very much for that. And our funding members, that is NCSTC as well as DST, and providing such a grand facility here at IISER Pune to conduct these workshops, enable us to do this kind of programs. I would like to thank all of them. And again, it is very hard to thank our participants. Being though it is online, they have been very active throughout the session, I used to send them sit and chat or a message or help them, though I'm not being fully present during the workshops, but I really enjoyed. I want to congratulate all our participants, and you will be getting your certificates in a couple of days, or I'm not sure whether it will be released today itself. I would like to congratulate all of you for completing the workshop and being so patient and like very, what you can say, work from heart. So you could see a huge number of response as the output of assignment and other things. I really congratulate all our participants, and also encourage you people to do in that level. It is the kind of effort it is Vijayata and Shreya to give you how much you need to catch that much they have got. So I really appreciate that, and I hope I have not missed anybody. If I miss anyone, I'm really sorry.
I just want to add one point, Vivek. No, Shreya is not here, but many of the participants appreciated the way the content was designed and all, and that the credit hugely goes to Shreya. She brought her science communication experience and workshop experience. She has conducted workshops before, and she had brought that experience and designed it, and of course we were discussing the whole time how to go about it, but I must say that a lot of effort came from Shreya in designing the course, and I'll be happy to convey how much the participants appreciated it. I think Shreya would love to hear that, so I'll convey that message to her. Yeah.
And I will end with a small chant, which I learned when I was very young. Ajnana timirandhasya jnana anjana shalakaya chakshurunmilidam eva tasmai sri gurave namaha. So this is salutation to the teachers. And ajnana tiviram means, ajnana means the like who do not know things. Like timiram means blindness, night blindness. So ajnana tiviram, the blindness because of their ajnanam, is cleared by the anjana shalaka. They do people write with this one, no? Like eyeliners. So it's called anjana shalaka. So with those anjana shalaka, to open the eyes of the people who are night blinded without knowledge. Anjana shalakaya chakshurunmilidam eva tasmai sri gurave namaha. To that guru.
Those are very big words, and I'm not sure if we deserve so much. But we try.
We learn each other. That,
I think we were all, teaching and learning together.
It's a group, it's an effort together. Where the first day I was talking about the 4 pillars of education, where the last pillar, which is learn to learn together. So we learned that how to learn together. I really, really appreciate all our participants and the trainers for putting all your effort in one single point of concentration over science writing for non-scientific purposes. I really thank every one of them, every one of you, every one of those who couldn't join the live interaction as well. And thank you very, very much. And with this, I think I will conclude the event.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for having us, and congratulations to all the participants.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to all participants.
And